Damn Alpha and Omega. Why do I hire those kinds of people? Lightman! Alpha! Get your ass up here! Sir David the Bard, coming to you from Gunnison, Utah. This is the middle of nowhere. Gunnison, Utah. Yeah, I flew down in here, but the closest airport was 5,000 miles away. It's just cows and pigs and Mormons down here in Gunnison. Anyway, Sir David the Bard, Sir David the Bard. Let me turn the fan off. What a disorganized, idiotic person. Oh, shit. Okay, I hope my sound is still on. I'm moving my microphone. Anyway, I want to do a video on a video. Now, listen. I've got 1,300 videos, roughly. You know me, it's always generalized, and it's always the principle, not the exact number. The Mormons are going, it's only 1,268. He's a liar. See, that's how Mormons act. Anyway. Not one video has said, you need to leave the Mormon church. I've never said that. I've never put out a formal letter of resignation. Ooh, which reminds me. I've never encouraged people to leave the Mormon church. If they're not smart enough to leave, who am I? Who am I? Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to cover up with my finger my name. Ooh. Wait a minute. Some of you will take the last 4 digits. Okay, I got to cover up. There we go. Some of you are just evil people. Let me turn it the right way. Okay, turn it over here. Okay, over here. There's my letter of resignation from the Mormon church. It's true. It's true. Now let me show you something else. I'm not going to get into this shitstorm with people who they're just assholes. Okay, now let me hold this up here. I'm going to cover my name because the Danites will get me. Okay, there is my degree from B. Why the U? It's a real degree. And someone said he looked it up on the computer, and it is real. So anyway, let me get into this. I don't care if people want to be a Mormon. How does that affect me, other than the stupid things they do in my private life? I don't care if you're a Mormon. God, read your own doctrine. Read your Book of Mormon. Look at your own quotes. Do your magic handshakes. Wear your magic underwear. Do what you want to do. Let me do what I want to do. I was in the Mormon church over 50 years. I never got excommunicated. I didn't screw anybody. I didn't have my feelings hurt. You know the Bard. You can't hurt my feelings. I just read. It doesn't make sense. 14-year-old wives, I don't go for. I don't think it's right. The Danites and Brigham and Joseph killing people with Porter Rockwell and a few of the others. I can't think of the other guy's name. Hunter or Hunt? I can't think of his name. Anyway, that don't fly with me. Golden plates that were translated with a rock in a top hat. That sounds more like a Broadway play to me. Put that top hat on and sing to that stone. It doesn't make sense to me. Golden plates that disappeared. The angel took them. Do they need gold in heaven? They need the book in heaven? Why weren't those plates left here? I don't know. God's ways are not our ways. It doesn't affect my testimony. Fine. Stay in the Mormon church. For God's sakes, get the hell off of my program. Go up on your own lawn and in your own buildings and cult with each other. The rest of us don't want to hear it. We've made our minds up. The internet has all the positives and all of the negatives. Normal, intelligent people are not going to be persuaded by fanatical Mormons writing in, I haven't deleted you, because you have a right to say, only because I give it to you, because I own this show, but I'm a kind person. I'm an atheist, and I'm kinder than you are. I haven't called you the names that you've called me. Some of the people have ripped you new assholes, saying you're a few fries short of a Happy Meal, and they don't care. Shut up. Don't look at the videos. And it is a real degree, and, you know, quote to yourself. The rest of us have already made our decisions. I've read the Book of Mormon 3 times. I've read the Bible 2 or 3 times. I've read the comprehensive history of the church, every volume. I've read all of McConkie, Cleon Skousen, I think Roy Doxey wrote 1 or 2 things that I've read. I've read the Journal of Discourses. I've been to Sharon, Vermont, where the cult Hat Man was born. I've been to Liberty Jail, looking out the window where he sat. I've been to the Sacred Grove. There's nothing sacred. It's just trees in a forest. I've been to the Mansion House. I've been to the Nauvoo Temple. I have been in church history almost every place in church history. I was a 4-year seminary student, graduate. I was a graduate of BYU, 32 credits of religion passed. I was a temple worker, a veil worker in the Los Angeles temple for about a year. I know health in the navel, marrow on the bone. 3, 1, 2, 3. What is that? Adam having been true and faithful. I know that crap. Been there. Done that. I taught elders quorum. For years, I served in an elders quorum. For years. I've been married in the Manti Temple, the Washington, D.C. Temple, and the Salt Lake Temple. 3 different wives. I know a little bit about that ceremony. I know a little bit about that cult religion. That's my decision. I don't want to be around it. I don't want my kids around it. I don't believe in it. Just like I don't believe in Santa Claus. If you do, for God's sakes, go on to a Mormon website and listen to your own cult people go round and round and round and tell their fairy tale stories. I'm not against that. I'm not against, and I am not trying to deconvert anybody. From the moment I did the first video, 1,300 videos ago, 1 subscriber, now I don't know, 11 or 1,200. 700,000 hits. I'm just telling my experience. Things that I read, things that I find interesting, things that the Mormon Church will never tell you. You make your own minds up. My readers do. My readers are more intelligent. They're not going to listen to bullshit Mormons. The more that you type in and the more messages that you give, the sillier you look. It doesn't look like, you know, you've got a decent education and you're fanatical. You're black and white. And I have always based my videos on facts. Facts. Now, the interpretation of those facts can be very different with each different human being. But to call me a liar, a cheater, and to put up a false degree, you know, I've been doing this a long time. If I was not telling the truth, I would have been off the air a long time ago with a slander, libus, well, it'd be slander, lawsuits, and the Mormon Church would have tracked me down and put me in jail. I'm here with 1,300 videos and 700,000 hits. Somebody wants to hear what I want to say. Now, whether they stay in the Mormon Church, they don't stay. I don't care. Whether they join it or they don't join it, I don't care. And frankly, I let Mormons who are fanatical and black and white and bring in data that is, you know, 10 or 15 years dated and, you know, the Mormon twist on things. If it gets out of hand, I have the authority to cut it off. But, you know, I'm not going to be punitive. I'm not going to be punitive like the Mormon Church. I'm not going to excommunicate people. I'm not going to disfellowship them. And I'm not going to shun them. Every human being has a right to write in and to offer their opinion that they may not agree with me. Most of my readers have written new assholes to these people. I haven't. My readers go, we're not interested. Go tell that to somebody else. Get out of here. Well, anyway, if you like the Mormon Church, for God's sake, stay in it. Don't try to convert anybody from my website. I'm not kicking people out of the church. You're not going to use my website to bring people into the cult. It's not going to happen naturally, but I'm not going to allow that. You want to do a video, you want to get 700,000 hits, you want to spend 2 years of your life explaining what the Mormon Church has done to you, YouTube will take you. YouTube will take you. But to jump up on my camera and jump up on my comments, you look stupid. You look totally stupid. I'm 68 years old, and not one damn thing that I've said in 1,300 videos is a lie. It is what I've experienced, it's what I've seen, it's what I've tasted, I've smelled, I've touched. It is my experience. Other people seem to be interested in that. If you're not, fine. Fine, go clean your chapel. Go clean your temple. You don't even have janitors in your temple anymore. Your temple there in Preston doesn't have the 501. Well, they don't have that in London or in England. But you've lost your tax exemption there. For God's sakes, go in your own house. Go in your own place of worship and play with yourself. Don't come on my show. I play with myself enough. There's not enough room for two guys playing with themselves here. So you go ahead and have health in your navel. Marrow in your bones, strength in the loins, send you power to priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time. What is that? First token of the Melchizedek priesthood. Does it have a name? It has. Will you give it to me? The Son. What is that? Second token of the Melchizedek priesthood. Has it a name? It has. Will you give it to me? It's the new name. Jesus. Let's all stand around in the prayer circle and go, Pay, lay, ale, Pay, lay, ale. Or the new ones, oh God, hear the words of my mouth. Oh God, hear the words of my mouth. Take the person to your left in the patriarchal grip or sure sign of the nail and put your elbow on her shoulder. And we'll go around and you repeat all the things that I say here in the prayer. Come on! You can't make this shit up! Well, the Masons did, and then Joseph stole it. So anyway, I'm not going to get into shit. I don't care. If you like the Mormon Church, for God's sakes, get on a Mormon website and get the hell out of here. If you're interested in what my experiences have been, fine, tune in. If you're not, tune out. Bard gone.